Well, hello. Welcome back to Nordkirchen. How's life with you? I do hope life is treating you and yours well today. Episode 3. Slight glitch in that there was a map update. We left episode 2 where we were doing a big harvest. When I came back in, I did the update, but when I came back in, it said it didn't need an update. You didn't need a new save game, sorry. You could literally finish off from where we were. So before we can just do this contract, let me just take you back to our yard. I can explain it better here. So literally, right across the middle of the yard there were these bushes. And literally every path like this, where there's foliage, literally it put in spawned all these bushes right across here. You couldn't see people walking down here for just this mass. There were bushes just like this absolutely everywhere. Along every side of every field, there were just bushes. It would have taken me days to get rid of it all. And the contract that we were doing, the harvesting contract, literally that completed. I'd still got a trailer full of grain, half a field to combine, and it said it had finished. So lo and behold, what I did was I restarted, but we're only where we were because we were so early in the game it didn't matter. So we're still in August, first year. Obviously the harvesting contract has gone, and we also kind of still got the same starting stuff. So I've still got the same chickens, the same buildings, everything's as it was as you saw at the end of episode 2, except for we haven't got the harvesting contract. So I picked up this baling contract, and then whilst we're doing that, we can have a conversation about Mary Hill. Was it Mary Hill? Yes. Mary Hill had an update on it, but oopsie daisy. But interestingly, before the update, a couple of my viewers have done the map and had no problems with it. Now, I downloaded a fresh copy of it before the update. So I'm like a dog with a bone. I've got to kind of try and solve things. So I nipped in to Mary Hill, and interestingly, the workshop trigger worked. Hadn't done before. No matter what I did, I couldn't get it to work. It worked that time. And I discovered that when you're doing cows on that particular farm, it might work different on different farms. Where were we? Aminos. Where's the Aminos? I've gone past them, haven't I? No, I haven't. Have I? Or maybe not. Aminos. I found, wrong window, I found that the only straw blower that I could get to work was this one. The most expensive one in the game. Tried all three of these and did all different ways around it, but wouldn't do. So, obviously the straw did work in the cows on that thing. Another YouTuber has started doing a series on it. They found on one of the farms, the silos wouldn't work, wouldn't let them tip anything in. I did get the silos to tip, thanks to Kevin, I think it was. My apologies if it's not Kevin. But whoever mentioned that you had to get quite close to the wall. So I checked that out. That worked okay. So I say, later date, much later date, we may actually kind of go back and do a series on there. But the other YouTuber that's actually doing it on their Let's Play, they actually got the update, and the silo that didn't work on the other farm then did work. So clearly the update's done some stuff. So I've re-edited it back to where I've taken that one shed out and changed the entrance to the farm. So like I said, later date might go back to it, but I need a bit more time on it, just to make sure, like you say, you don't suddenly then take some product to some sell point and it doesn't work. So this is just to kind of top the money up a bit. We don't need a great deal of money. I'm just don't think I've really looked at how much land costs. Let's have a look. Ooh, you see, some of it's quite expensive, isn't it? Yeah, it's like a lot of maps, it's quite expensive. We're going to put a windmill in. but we're actually going to get the money back for that, because we only want, in the initial stage, we only want to sell to the windmill. We don't want the production side of it, and then if we do want the production side, then we're going to have to pay for it. Now the bale twine doesn't seem to be going down again. Did this last time, I think, and then suddenly decided it was going to start coughing it out. So nice setup, this. Very nice setup. And I've also found somewhere to put the lime station. But I've got a lime station now. I've got a mod where when you put the lime station in, it'll buy the lime back off you. So if you've got lime left in your trailer, in your spreader, it'll actually pay you back. You can tip it and it'll give you the money back for it, which I think is very good. Mr. Species likes that kind of thing where you get your money back. I keep forgetting about the dog. Mind you, we're only in day 1 still, so... He's doing, well, at the moment, I say he's doing alone in the world, but he's got himself well ahead of where he is, so he's, they were recorded in the past. And like us, he's following Clarkson's farm. And it's interesting because, like I say, you see the reality of farming them, because this is probably a spoiler alert, but one of his crops has got some blight in it or something. It's ruined the crop. All that planting and waiting, and it is shot at. This is going to be a lengthy old job, so what I'll do is I'll get the lion's share of this done, and then we can move on to the other bits we need to get done. So we're not far off the end of this now. It's been a bit fiddly, in that, as you can see, it's an odd shape feel. It's got that cut out in it, which means you end up with lots of little rows. It was worth 21 grand, so I thought, well, baling's a fairly easy job. It's been a long job, a fairly easy job, with still lots of little rows over there to do, but we'll nip back and do those. But whilst I was kind of doing that, I was flicking through some of the menus like you do, and this is on sale, the Challenger. So we're going to buy one of them. I'll do that in a sec. Just stop that. I'm just stopping that. We're going to buy one of them. Now, I know people might say that, you know, you can kind of up the engine, but I always just, and this is just for my own realism, that the one they're offering is actually 160 horsepower, so that's one we're going to get. I don't want medium tyres. Can I get normal tyres? Standard, that'll do. But it just gives us another tractor. It's got a big weight on the front, but we can't do anything else with it, so it's just a good towing tractor, really. So let's buy one of them. There you go, £30,000 just blown. But that'll do. So like I said, I didn't want to miss out on getting that, so... So yeah, some little tiny strips over there to do. We've done... what have we done? 37 bales so far. The other thing I've noticed, the bale twine is not going down at all. Now that might be because it's their vehicle. So maybe it kind of resets the balers so they don't run out of twine, but I've got the twine add-on thing, so up to 93% now, so we're not that far off at all. We need to pop this back to the shop. Go and grab our other tractor. Get Santa's little helper to drive the other tractor back with us. Like I said, we need to put a windmill in and get the money back for that, and a lime selling station, which is going at the bugger. The bugger. I don't think if I cough these bales out it'll actually complete. Yeah, 96%. And if we were collecting bales at missions, then we'd have quite a few bales off here. But we've got the only animals we got at the moment are chickens. They don't need it. But yeah, the more I'm doing on this map, the more I feel at home on it. I'll definitely be doing a fair few episodes, because it's quite a lot to do on the map. It's not many sell points, but that gives us room for expansion. So I think it adds another percentage onto the completion at half a bale and then a full bale. Doesn't seem to have any particular rhyme or reason to it sometimes. It just counts up when it feels like. You see, a bale falls off, but you don't get anything for that. But when this next bale gets nearly complete, it then seems to add another percentage point on. See? Get a full bale and then it goes to 97%. I say it was like this at the other end. It lots of short rows. So like I say, the Mary Hill map did have an update, and there was quite a few things listed that they were straightening out. But I know it does work now, so... And I just hadn't had the time to do a run on it, otherwise I'd have discovered all those things before I went live with it. I say I test things offline. I don't do things offline, but I always have a backup of the save game and use that for testing things, make sure sell points work and things like that. If I've got a new idea I want to bring about, I ever got that 98, nearly 99 now. Is there going to be enough to do this? There better not be. Better not have done all this work for not completing. 99 pence. Still only 99. Oh lordy me. Contract finished. Lift that up, turn that off, cough those bales out. That's it, there you go. Off you pop. Come on. Off you pop. You know you want to. Go on, get off. Like that. So let's just head back to the shop. Go and find our new tractor. I think this is the way in I came. Oh no, yeah, no, we had fun getting in here. There's no real roads, but there is good aprons, so we'll follow that apron down there and then turn right. Looks like there's a road at the bottom of this apron. Not disturbing anybody's fields. Look at that, that's lovely. All that space between there. That's what we like. And off down to the shop. Was ist das? Oh, das ist Hof 2, Hof 1, Tankstelle, Multimarkt, Cementwerks, Wielerhandler, I think that's vehicle shop, Land Maschinen. Might have said that all wrong, probably just sworn in German. Get my daughter to translate it all. We can leave that there now, can't we? Thank you. We've just left your vehicle over there, love. Alright, there's nobody in. Never here. So, thank you, Katie Baling. Will that do you? Collect us. Thank you. Hee hee. So yeah, we're back to having... Oh, did I get a front loader for this? Just hold on, don't hold your horses. Did I get a front loader for this? I'm not sure I did, to be honest. Front loader, front loader, front loader, front loader. Let's have a look. Oh, have a look in the... with the vehicles. Let's just check what we've got now. Challenger 46, manufacturing. Oh yeah, we've got all the bag lifters and whatnot. The reason it's at the shop is I drove down to the shop to pick up the gear for this job. Now, can you make it from here? Can you do that? Doubt you can, but we'll give you a go, eh? Set destination. Come on. And anywhere down here. As long as you're just on the road, I'm not going to try and shove it in the yard. They're off. I know it sometimes takes it a while to kind of... Are they off? Yeah, they're off. Let them get going. That's it. Otherwise you could end up with a crash. So, pick you up. Set destination. And you now. You come down here as well. Actually, we'll stop you a bit further back. In case you crash into the other one. Can you do that? Yeah, they'll do that. So, now, I want to go to field 69. That's where I want to go now. 50, 60, 69. It's at edge of some wood somewhere. That's 68. That's 70. 66, 75. There it is, 69. So, visit. Because what I did was, if you go towards the road, off screen, I do some bits off screen. Just to make sure everything's easy when we come in. So I cleared a few trees from here. Levelled off the ground a bit. And this is where the windmill's going to go. So this is where we can deliver our flour to. Whoops, no, not that one. I was just clicking too quickly then. Construction. It does take a moment to spawn in. Then we want to go to factories. And go to women. Like I said, we're putting the money back in for this because we're selling to it. So it's like, let's build a shop that we sell to ourselves on. 50k, keep going down, there it is. Hopefully that should be alright about there. Lovely. There it is, look, see? Just make sure there's nothing untoward. That doesn't look good. That growing through the concrete, so that can go. Oh, steady, steady, steady. That's it, I think. Yep, circle of doom. Job done. Bye-bye now. Right, where's your cutting point? That might not be you. Might be the tree behind you, is it? Could be the one. We'll try it anyway, see what happens. Oh yes, it's that one. Ping! Thank you. And that can go. That's it. It's a bit dark behind here, isn't it? But never mind, that doesn't matter too much. So it's well away from there, so it's not... Because when I first tried it, I was too close to the road and it put a big hump in the road. How are you doing? So the next place we want to go... Oh yeah, we want to put that back, don't we? I'm not going to be too fussy. Oh, hang on, let's get out of that tractor. That's far too noisy. Let's get in that tractor. We're going to put the money back, aren't we? Yep, so come out of there. Go into... Up! I press the tilde key then. Go off. Go off, that's it. So we don't want to fill a vehicle. We just want some money, please. Ah. Try this. That's it. And then go OK. OK. So we want to add 50123. I'm not bothered about the few extra bits. There you go. That's 50k back in. Oops, no, don't go to that track to remind oneself. Now we want to go to field 22, which should be near the BGA. Yep. 22, 22, 22, 13, 18, 19, 17, 18. So it is somewhere around near where the BGA is. So we can find the BGA. 75. Where are you? Bear with. I've done this once. I've slept since I did the run through. That's 21, 23. Where the heck is 22? What's that? Supermarket? No, we don't want that. That's vehicle shop. That's that. That's the dairy. That's our house. So it says it's there, but I put Why have I put field 22 then? 22 is nowhere near there, is it? Right, let's just find field 20. There might be 2 BGAs, that's what I'm conscious of, and I know where I wanted to put it, it fits. 18, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, there we go. So what's that then? Oh, sawmill, that's where I put it. Sorry, yeah, got the wrong place. Visit this. And over here. I know you might not think sawmill and lime station go together, but humpty. The thing was, there was space up here to do it quite neatly. So construction, and I don't know if is it a selling point? I think it might be. No, it's not selling point. Greenhouses, cultivation, generators. Don't think it was a generator. Factories. Don't think it's a factory. No, it's not a factory. Sheds. Oh, it's silos, I think, isn't it? Yeah, silos. Nope, not those. Silo extensions. No. Constructables. Ah, it was after containers. Here they are. Now it's these things. I'm pretty certain it's these things. Oh, it says everything is free. No, I didn't notice that. No, Derek. No, I'll have to check that offline because I didn't think I got it for nothing. Feed your animals without the hassle of farming. Everything is free. Bought a bit too much and they buy it back off you. That's ridiculous. Because you could just fill a trailer and sell it straight back. Surely it's not free, is it? Right, I'm going to check that offline. We're not going to do that today. That needs checking elsewhere, that does. That's not a good idea. I'm sure it charged me for it though. Like I say, we will check that offline. How are you doing, you two? You're back? The reason the engine's still running in this is because I was sat in it. Yeah, so literally this path here, it had 7-foot bushes either side of it. All around here, you drove down, you couldn't see this road for bushes right down. It's just all these tiny bushes everywhere. It were a pain. It were definitely a pain. So I got a new tractor now, that's good. Can't do much other than haul stuff and plough, but that's fine. It can do them kind of jobs. Bees, that's the other thing I want to put in. Excuse our lady, thank you. I thought about putting the bees around the back of here. Construction, please. So we put the bees in behind here. Can hear gnats in my head. Can't remember what these things are and where they come from. No, it won't be factories selling. Oh, it's aminos, isn't it? Aminos, that's what I want. I want aminos. Cows, sheep, horse, pigs, chickens. No, bees. Ooh, these look fancy dancy, don't they? Beehive, 4 Langstroth hives. Yeah, we'll go for the big jobs. Does it matter which way? Don't think so. Because we put the cell point somewhere else, don't we? But if we put them up near that fence, mind you, we want to put a shed in there, don't we? I think we've got room to put a shed in there and still have bees, haven't we? Or what have we got? We've got some rough ground down here. Oh, that might be an idea. Let's have a look. Yeah, around the back of the chickens. Why won't it let me go any further? Why can I not zoom in on that point? I can. I wonder if it's just because I'm too far away from there. I can't see around the back of that shed. Usually doesn't stop you that much. Actually, in behind there might be better. Construction, aminos. Yeah, some of them, please. Oh yeah, that's it. So we've put one about there. And then we put another one about there. Right, so now I need this. Is it the cell point that's separate? Yeah, is it under cell points? Selling points, there we go. So which is the honey cell point then? Oh, that's interesting. That's wood, that's... None of that's honey, is it? Is it under animals then still? Is it under the bees? Ah, there it is. I hadn't realised that's where it was. Yeah, because we've got a nice little shed there where we can actually then put the honey once it's spawned in. Let's get that way around. There we go. Let's just tidy up round there a bit. Construction. Painting, please. Thank you. It's just odd that it won't let me go any further than that. That'll do anyway. It's just so that cut some of that grass out from around their house. That's alright. That's buzzing, man, buzzing. Well, there we go, folks. I think we've kept you long enough. So we're plodding on. I'll check these silos offline. Next time we can get that tree taken out, get that sold off, and see if there's any more jobs for us to do. So, thanks for dropping in. Do all the YouTubey stuff, and we will catch you later.